Can you tease about the finale?
Given the limited amount of time that we had to break the story and for me to write it, we wanted to try to wrap up as many, especially of the character storylines as we could. And I had known for a long time where I wanted people to end up. And we just sort of, we had 2 days to say, okay, we have this giant cliffhanger season finale that we're shooting tomorrow. This is where our characters are. This is where I would like them to be. How do we get them from here to there? And my producing partner, co-showrunner Bruce Miller, and our amazing writing team, we spent 2 days breaking the story, and I had 3 days to write it over the weekend. And we started, prepping the last. We only had 3 days to prep it instead of 7, but we started shooting it the next week. And I'm overall, I have to say, pretty happy with how it came out.
Pretty happy with how it came out.
I think, I've been talking to some of the critics who have come out tonight, and I've gotten some early reviews. So far, they've been pretty positive. So reserved optimism that the audience feels the same.
So speaking of the audience, if you had one wish, what would you like them to take away from this series overall?
I think the fact that we ended up sort of inadvertently creating a family show, and that everybody, generations were actually sitting down and watching it together, and that they wanted to go and be a part of this world and spend time with those characters. That's an amazing thing to have happen. I mean, it's a very surreal thing to go from an idea over lunch one day and then have it be something that people are invested in. And so I hope that they continue to watch it and to share it with their families as younger generations are coming up. And I hope it holds up for them. So that would be great.
All right. And if is there a guest star over the seasons you always wanted to get, but you just never could quite get?
Yes, and I just got a chance to meet him actually at Phoenix Comic-Con and had a fantastic conversation with him for a couple of hours in the green room. I wanted William Shatner. I wanted William Shatner to play Carter's dad. He was going to be this legendary marshal, the one that Carter could never live up to, and he was going to come into town and just sort of look around and say, "This is what you decided to do with your life. I paved this way. This is my hero, small town sheriff, not being able to let in on the secret." So, so Mr. Shatner, if we decide to do a feature film, I might be calling you just to let you know.
Absolutely, that'd be great. So, a feature film is something you have in mind.
It's hard not to think of the other possibilities. I mean, we've talked about potentially doing a feature, a spin-off series, and I think that pretty much all of us are open to any of those possibilities. I'm not actively pursuing it at the moment. I just sort of wanted to, take a breather from this and let the audience kind of absorb what it was, and not have it feel like I was just trying to capitalize off of the franchise and just dive right back into it. I mean, there are so many other interesting things that I'm working on right now that I'm really excited about, and if it makes sense and the time is right, then we'll see what happens.
Any final message for the fans?
Oh, thank you guys for keeping us on the air for 7 years. I mean, you're amazing. Syfy fans are the best, and it's been an absolute honor and privilege. So thank you guys.